You can get a truck without dropping $30,000. All right, just an update. Today is Tuesday, October 28th. I actually just left Walgreens and knocked out my drug screen. And of course, if you're new to the channel, my name is Robert Rayner. I left my mechanical engineering job to go and scale my final mile white glove trucking business and get to 20 trucks and did $10 million in revenue. And now I'm going at it for a second time around, rebuilding my business from scratch with better systems and better processes and a whole new angle. But yeah, so latest is I just left Walgreens, did my drug screen that was booked by Spirit Logistics. This was after my background check was already ran and completed and passed. I did not pay a penny out of my own pocket for this drug screen or this background check yet. It won't be out of pocket. What they're gonna do is 3 months from now, deduct it from the settlement. And what's also going on right now behind the scenes in the background is my assistant. We actually just had a meeting yesterday regarding all the guys that are currently going through the pipeline, how to onboard them. And we even had 3 people join the Google Classroom so they can go and watch the onboarding videos and take the quizzes that I have now added to the orientation. The beautiful part about that is that I used to go in person and do orientations at the warehouse locations wherever we had trucks running. I now no longer do that. I will still do a meet and greet, but hopefully I can do a bigger bulk, because some of those orientations back in the day used to just be 1 guy, 2 guys. It'd be a driver, it'd be a helper. Sometimes it'd be 3 guys. But again, to be able to have those things running in the background and not having to worry about it and do it, saving me time so I can put into other things. And excited about that. But yeah, so far, the only things I paid for out of pocket: reinstating my LLC. So LLC gonna cost you, depending on what your state, my DOT and MC. I paid a total of $300 out of my own pocket to get my motor carrier authority and get my DOT number. So we're at what, $600? And then add in insurance. Oh, don't forget my BOC3. BOC3 form is filed by my processing agent, which is $20. And then after that, I paid my insurance down payment. But here's the hack nobody's gonna tell you about. There's a hack with the insurance that there are some companies out there that partner with these 3PL logistics companies, and you can get an insurance policy set up the same way this drug screen I just took got booked. Not a penny out of my pocket. You can get insurance for your business. It's stuff people are not gonna tell you about. I don't recommend it. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna be a no down payment, and it's gonna come directly out of your settlement. It's gonna be, you won't even touch the money. The only thing with that is the cost. The cost is a little bit higher. The cost is gonna be a little bit higher than what you might pay for a standard insurance policy that you got set up on your own. But you gotta pick what you want. Do you wanna pay a little bit more and not have to pay a single penny out of your pocket and have your business running for a very minimal cost? Or do you wanna put a little money up front doing the down payment deal, but pay cheaper insurance overall? And because I don't like these companies touching the money and being in control of it before I like to make my own insurance payments. I don't like these companies being in charge and touching my money first before I even get it. So that's why I'm always a big one on getting your own insurance policy set up the standard old-fashioned way, doing the down payment and getting an insurance agent. But if you're tight and crunch for money, this business is very, very low entry. When I kid you not, you can probably get this business started for about $1,000, maybe $2,000. People don't tell you about these hacks though. They don't tell you about these hacks. Oh, you got $20K to start a trucking business. No, you don't. Not the way I did it. And not the way I know how you can do it. But that's what makes me so dangerous, is knowing all this stuff. You don't need $30K to start a trucking business. You don't even need a truck. These companies, I own my trucks right now, but these companies have truck rental programs. You can get a truck without dropping $30,000. You can get a truck without dropping $30K. I just had a coaching call, discovery call, somebody the other day. Yeah, I got this money saved up, 30K. I'm like, dude, hold on to that money. You might not even. Sorry, my phone had died, so I had to start the video over again. But yeah, just to finish what I was saying, I was on a coaching call with this dude, and he had, I don't know if he was going through divorce, he was going through separation with a partner, a business partner, whatever, I don't know what it was. He was getting some lump sum of money, and he was looking to buy a truck out the gate. And I told him, hold on to that money. Hold on to that money. These companies will provide you with a truck. One of the hardest things to obtain and get in this business, in any trucking business, they will have it and ready for you. Don't think you gotta buy a truck out the gate. This is a business you've never even done before. You don't even know if you're gonna like it. You know if it's for you. And you're ready to go all in at it. Reduce your risk and your liability. Because what you don't understand when you buy that truck, say you buy it cash. Now you don't have any money for breakdowns and repairs. And now if you say you don't buy it cash, now you finance it. Typical loan's gonna be 5 years. You just signed a 5-year contract without a 5-year contract of income. Unless you have a 5-year contract set up, guaranteed money coming in, you shouldn't be buying and getting a loan for no truck. And that's the best way I can put it. But again, these are things I learned along the way. And that's why I tell people stuff now. If I could go back, I wouldn't even buy a single truck. I told him on the call. If I could go back, I wouldn't buy a single truck. You wanna know why? Because you don't even need to. And depending on the truck, if you get a bad truck, it repairs and maintenance, you could possibly end up spending more buying your own truck than if you just rent. Because the things people don't think about when you own your truck: repairs, maintenance, tow bills, truck registration. Those in themselves end up equaling out to be about the exact same, if not more, than being a rental. And then it's the piece people can't see that they don't think about. And there's this added stressor of owning your truck, having to constantly have income to make the truck payment, trying your hardest to fastest to come back up with that 30K. That is mental pressure. That takes up space and time and energy. That's the stuff nobody's gonna tell you about. One, either trying to make the payments, and then two, scared of a breakdown. When you're renting a truck, it usually comes with roadside assistance, roadside. You break down, you just, call them, we got a truck breakdown. I've had enterprise truck rental bring me a spare truck on the side of the road. I had a breakdown. As a small business owner, you probably don't have that luxury and that setup. So take advantage of it. Some of y'all so caught up to buy a truck, slow down. You don't even need to buy a truck for this business. But yeah, that added mental pressure. And again, just that constant, breakdown. When you're renting, you don't really even worry. I don't even think about breakdowns. And that then opens me up to be able to spend more time on the business. I'm not worried about breakdowns. Obviously, if you own your trucks, come up with a process, whether you have a local mechanic, a local tow shop, tow yard, somebody that you build a connection with, have your system set up for breakdowns. We are not reacting. We are being proactive. That's why I'm at the point now, owning my trucks, I don't stress about breakdowns because I came up with a plan that we do, numbers we call, process we follow every time we have a breakdown. We do the same thing every time. There's no longer I hope the truck don't break down today. None of that. But yeah, that's the beauty side of this business. To bring it all back home, the beautiful side of this business is the barrier to entry. It's very, very low startup. Like I said, I have came out of pocket so far $300 for the LLC, $300 for my DOT and MC, and then my insurance down payment, which was, I think, a total of what, like $2,000 maybe, $2,000, $3,000, and that was for 2 trucks. I put 2 trucks on and 2 drivers just to get it started. But again, these companies have, just like they have truck rental agencies that they can let you rent the truck out and deduct it out of your settlement, they have that same exact setup for insurance. That's what, like, they have everything for you. Are you gonna make as much money and maximize? Maybe not, depending, like I said, depending on your setup, but it's definitely all there. It's definitely all there for the taking. It's a matter of one who knows about these things and wants to go after it and get it. That's really the question. But that's about it. I'm done ranting for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or gained any knowledge from it. I am, of course, helping people systemize and scale their own businesses. Be sure to hit the link in the description to book your free call if you want to get started and find my white glove and finally launch your trucking business, and do it without all the pains and all the back and forth, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, without all the pains of doing it by yourself. Do not make the same mistakes that I did. I didn't reach out to anybody, didn't talk to anybody. I learned everything the hard way. Do not do that. Hit the link in the description, join the Final Mile Hustle community, and be sure to book your call. It's a complimentary systems audit call, auditing where you're at, where you want to get to, and how I can help you grow. Peace.